helped them to create a population of alien hybrids who would hide in plain sight, cloned from human ova and alien biomaterial. So there would be a clone race immune to the effects of the black oil and return to the planet. For this, the syndicate would be sequestered, granted a sort of immunity or asylum, given a place in the grander scheme. They were the Vichy government of the German final solution. Collaborationists whose motivation was simple, self-directed survival. These cloning operations were spread across the country. The cataloging record would be done through a complex intra-institutional system that connected to every branch of government, from the Social Security Administration to the Department of Defense. The operation, under the working title Purity Control, had been launched in 1948. Its original conception, the brainchild of German scientists given immunity themselves for war crimes, and allowed to continue the eugenic experiments that were Hitler's dark ways. The syndicate had begun as a subset of a shadow intelligence agency whose original orders were to create plausible denial and an effective cover-up of purity control. But through 50 years, numerous U.S. and UN administrations, principles began to wrest control, accumulating power and influence across international borders. Such that by 1990, the operation ceased to have a member accountable to any one government, and whose only orders would be taken from a man named Struckel, the German industrialist who had fled his homeland to northern Africa. These men, whose knowledge and access provided control of a foreseeable future, had in spite of this everything to lose. Their secret work, the cloning preparations and the cataloging, constituted the greatest vulnerability, exposure. Their detection would ensure not just their own demise, but a far-reaching dissolution of social and religious orders around the globe. To protect against this, the syndicate employed methods of disinformation, using covert government programs that had been regrettably discovered as a kind of smokescreen to dodge or blind when the transgressions of Congress accountable agencies served to hide their own more odious undertaking. They had even at times used UFO phenomena to create an hysteria that science and the intelligentsia denounced so completely as to make believers seem ridiculous and completely discredited. They had also, in a crisis, used a tool of the colonists themselves, alien bounty hunters who policed the cloning operations and enforced the rules of the counterfeit colonization. A double-edged sword of cold-blooded tactics that helped to stem a leak or threat, but it also kept watching the syndicate. A threat in itself, because the syndicate had something to hide that not even the colonists knew. A vaccine against the black oil, an inoculant against the substance in which the alien life force was held. In fact, the very nature of the life force itself. To guard this secret was perhaps even more critical than the truth of the existence of alien life and of colonization. The syndicate's own secret vaccine were discovered, a vaccine that would make themselves immune from the effects of the black oil. They would certainly be destroyed in the timetable of colonization stepped up. They would protect the secret with their lives. They would kill to protect it, as a symbolizing only hope they had of avoiding enslavement when the planet was overtaken. That they had been able to, over decades, conduct their work on the vaccine undetected was a result of a code among the syndicate members that put honor and the future above personal politics. But now this code is beginning to break down. An incipient scramble for power beginning to develop. A threat from within that doubled the threat from without. From Agent Falkland's Scully and the X-Files.